Our next skater, I believe it's his birthday today, 14 years old today, I think. First Junior Grand Prix season, NAKATA from Japan, born in Wales, Cardiff.
Skating to Believer by Imagine Dragons.
Well, something special about this young man, NAKATA from Japan. Some great work with the music and makes the jumps just part of the choreography. They just come out of nowhere and without any hesitation, and he just carries on.
What a way to celebrate your birthday, coming to Riga in Latvia. I'm sure he will never forget his 14th birthday in what could potentially be a performance that may lead to the field at this stage for sure.
Mark, did I miss something on the change sit spin? It's in at 0. I might have missed it.
Yeah, he just had a bit of a nightmare with the change sit spin, not getting enough rotations to get it called. And so that, obviously when you've seen the triple axel as he performed, that seems like a relatively simple error. But in an event like this where the current leader doesn't have triple axel, that mistake, I'm not saying it's a weak field, it's been a good competition, but the technical element score of many of the men has been lower than we may have seen in other events, so it won't be too costly at this stage to have got the no value on the change set.
Well, good analysis, but like this young man's energy in the performance, hears the music well, responds to it well. I just love the way he jumps out of nowhere. It's not a big deal. It doesn't have to have a big, huge, long setup, and just takes it out of the transition, carries on with it, carries beautiful flow throughout the element.
And particularly impressive when I've seen him struggling with the triple axel, both in warm-up and in practice, and yet, just 14 years of age. Maybe it's his birthday charm, but he certainly looked like he had no question mark over the fact that he would nail that axel to start.
Yeah, he looked pretty focused on, I will do this. However, I will do it.
Whatever
and he did
happens.
it.
And there must be pressure. We've seen Shinsuke Nakamura winning in Courchevel, Nozomu Yoshioka winning in Ostrava, and then the young 14-year-old has all the pressure of that lying on his shoulders, but delivered when necessary.
Well, again, as we've talked about often, it's the standard is set in a country such as Japan, and you get to represent your country to come out. You're probably going to respond for your best skate, wherever that ends up, because you don't want to dishonor. In Rio, NAKATA skated beautifully here at 68.91. He takes over the lead, even with that no value of that spin. So great job by Rio NAKATA.